Hey there, it's Amelia, and in this video I'm going to show you how to upload revised versions of your book cover or interior of your book on Amazon KDP. I'll be using a coloring book as an example. However, this applies to any genre and any book that you've already published on KDP and you want to update the cover or the interior. And before I begin, if you find this video helpful, remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. This is my revised book cover. What prompted me to revise my book was the interior needed some changes and some updates. So what I did was I downsized the number of pages, and it was well over 100. So it was like 120 pages. So now it's 73 pages, as you can see here. I did this because the greater amount of pages for an 8.5 by 11 coloring book, the more you have to charge, and it was getting quite expensive to print. So I reduced the number of pages. I also made some changes on the inside, including on the tracing pages. In addition to letters, I added a word on each tracing page. I got that feedback from various parents and teachers that suggested to add words in addition to the letters. In the end, my new page count, being 73, required me to resize my book cover. So after I determined the number of pages on the interior, I knew I had to download a new KDP book cover template. For the KDP book cover template download, see the description below for further information. So once I downloaded the template, I resized my cover accordingly, and the changes I made to my cover were not only the sizing itself, but I also made some enhancements to the front cover. I changed up some of the elements. I added some contrast, changed some of the images, and then on the back cover, I decided to add some additional thumbnails here. So here I am on Amazon KDP, and the first thing you'll want to do is navigate to the book listing for the particular book that you're updating. So this is my book here, and the files that you need to prepare if you had made any changes to your cover. For example, you need a final print-ready PDF version of the full cover. That's the front, spine, and back. Spine, if it does allow you to have spine text. And for the interior, you need to have it saved in PDF format. So to upload revised files, hover over the ellipsis and select Edit Print Book Content. Next, you'll want to scroll down to your manuscript and select Upload Manuscripts. Next, you'll want to navigate to the folder containing your files. To make it easy, I copied my revised cover and interior into a brand new folder so that it would be really easy for me to find them to upload. So first I want to select my manuscript, which is this file here. You could either double click on it or single click and select open. And then in a few moments, it's going to display some different messages while it's uploading, and this can take a few moments. When finished, it will say successful, and then you could move to your book cover. Now, it doesn't give you the preview just yet, but it will momentarily. And now it has refreshed and displays my latest file name. Okay, next I'm going to select Upload Your Cover File. And I'll select my file and click Open. Momentarily, you'll see a message that says Cover uploaded successfully, processing your file, and temporarily the thumbnail may disappear, but it will display shortly. Now, if you make any changes to your book file and it's been a little while, there's an additional question within Amazon KDP for AI-generated content. So you want to make sure you do answer that question, and if it's not answered, you may get a red message to prompt you to answer. And if you've already answered the question, you just want to click the checkbox to confirm that the answer is accurate. Next, I'm going to select Save as Draft before I select Launch Previewer. Anytime you make changes, you'll want to select Launch Previewer to check your cover and or interior and make sure everything is aligned properly for any book revisions. Okay, and then momentarily, if you have a revised cover, you should see it displayed in the preview. You want to make sure that the information is aligned properly according to the edges and margins. And then to continue and check the interior of your book, you want to select this right arrow and check the inside, specifically any revisions that you've made to your interior. Continue clicking the right arrow to check pages as needed. Once you've reached the end of the book, if everything looks perfect and okay, select Approve. If for any reason there's something else that you need to edit, you can click Exit Print Previewer, return back to the KDP screen, make any necessary changes, and then re-upload your files. I'm going to click Approve to move to the next step. And now let's return to the Paperback Content tab, so you want to just look further down, make sure there's no messages or errors, and select Save and Continue. Now we're on the Paperback Rights and Pricing tab. Now, since I've reduced the number of pages in my book, I'm going to look at the pricing and determine if I want to change it at this time. Right now, it's priced at $8.99. The cost of printing is $2.84. With a royalty rate of 60%, my royalty would be $2.55. Now, I do have expanded distribution turned on. If you opt for that free option, you earn at a 40% rate, and then it shows you the royalty, which would be 76 cents. I'm going to leave this price for now. I do have some cushion if I wanted to lower the price now that I've lowered the number of pages. Next, you have two options. If you've made considerable changes to your book before you publish it, I highly recommend that you consider requesting a proof, especially if you've made significant changes to the exterior and or interior of your book. So I am going to request a proof since I've made numerous changes on the inside and outside. After clicking Request Proof, I do want to save and continue. And it takes me to the Request Proof Copy screen. I want to order one copy, and I'll select my marketplace, which is .com, and select Submit Proof Request. There's also a note to be aware of here at the bottom. This does not include shipping and taxes. Within 4 hours, I'll receive an email to complete my proof order. And you can see that message also reiterated here. I'll select Confirm Proof Request. And then back to my book listing. Since I'm waiting for my proof, I'm not going to publish just yet. I'm going to select Save as Draft. And then once it's saved, you can certainly leave this on your screen, or I recommend just returning back to the dashboard, go back to your bookshelf, and then checking the status of your book. And in my case, my book is live with unpublished changes. So now I will wait for the message in my email to order my proof. Okay, in about an hour or so later, I did find the email from Kindle Direct Publishing, and here it is. All you have to do is click Proceed to Checkout to order your proof. Next, it will take you directly to the shopping cart, similar to if you purchase something directly from Amazon. And you're going to just confirm all the information. I'm ordering quantity of one, and I'm going to proceed to checkout. So today is the 16th, and it says it's going to arrive March 19th, which is 3 days, which is a very good timeline. And I could see here that the shipping and handling is going to be $3.59. And with the tax, it comes out to $6.82. I'm going to click Place My Order, and the order has been placed. Now I'm going to fast forward to when I received the proof. Okay, it is now March 18th, and I actually received my proof 1 day early, and it looks really good. What I would recommend is if you've made any significant changes to the interior as well as the exterior, give a look and make sure that everything is lined up properly. My front cover looks good. I'm checking the back cover. Everything looks centered. You want to read any revised wording as well. And as far as the spine goes, it now has a thinner spine, and it's not exactly centered, although it was perfectly centered when I looked on the preview, and there is a chance that it could move a little bit, especially if the spine is very thin, so I'm not going to worry about it for now. What I would recommend is, if everything looks good on the outside and inside, and I'm going to check the inside as well, then I would recommend, after you order your proof and inspect it, if you go ahead and publish it, then order one copy, at least one copy, directly from Amazon to test out the process. So I'm going to fully inspect the inside, and momentarily I will be back on my computer to hit the publish button. Here I am back on the KDP dashboard, and I'm ready to click the publish button after I've inspected my proof. From the dashboard, I'm going to navigate to my book, which is here, and then hover over the ellipsis, and then we want to jump right to the pricing tab. The third and final tab will take us to the publish button, which is all the way on the bottom right, and I'm going to go ahead and click publish your paperback book. After saving and processing, it will give you a message that your book has been submitted, and it will let you know that it will take up to 72 hours to be available for purchase on Amazon. In the meantime, you'll want to look at the status, and now it has changed to live updates in review, and then you want to look for an email that lets you know that your book has been published. So those are the steps involved in updating your currently published book, including the cover and or the interior manuscript. If you want to learn more about KDP, check out my Author Journey Series Toolkit books, and check out the description below for information on my KDP self-publishing course, How to Get Your Book on Amazon in 30 days or less. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and smash the like button, and remember to subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.